Looks delicious. Well, time now for a segment brought to you by Engel Volkers Real Estate East Greenwich. The real estate market has seen quite a few changes over the past few years. Here to talk to us about what it's going to be looking like right now is Kim Marion. She's a global advisor for Engel Volkers. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. I appreciate it.
No, this is great. So I'm going to ask right away. So what does it mean, a global advisor?
A global advisor is a beautiful way of saying a real estate agent with a reach all around the world. So Engel Volkers is unique in that we have 32 countries and 17,000 advisors all over the world. 2 beautiful locations here in Rhode Island, one in East Greenwich and one in Barrington.
Okay.
And so I am in touch with agents all over the world. So for a local person, that might not mean as much, but when you get into high-end listings, that's super important, because we have a lot of folks coming in from New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Jersey, but also a lot of folks coming from Europe and other countries that are interested in waterfront, a lot of waterfront.
I was going to say a lot of waterfront around here, absolutely.
And this is the place to be for that, our little ocean state.
It is a beautiful state. Now, when we were chatting before, you said now you had 20 years of marketing before this.
Right.
How did that help you really jump into, like, obviously real estate?
Right. 20 years of marketing with a focus on consumer engagement. So that really means, how do you communicate with people? What is your level of service? Engel Volkers is a luxury brand, and I always think, well, what does luxury mean? And people immediately think, oh, I can't afford it. Maybe it's a $2 million house. Luxury really means the level of service that you get.
Okay.
So what I learned, leading marketing teams all those years, is how to develop good communication and make sure that the service is great, but also how to really look at a property and really think about who is the buyer for this property for my sellers, and then market to those people, and then who's the right person if you're a buyer. Really, I listen to people, where do you want to be, but there's so many more questions that go into buying a house, and I really can distill that information and figure out where to put them.
So you really take the time to connect with whomever you're obviously working with.
They can't get rid of me. Yeah, it's absolutely.
Which is a good thing, because Kim is great. I've only known her for a little bit. We've chit-chatted off camera a ton now.
I read my reviews before I came on, and so many people said she's become a friend. She's, a lot of really nice things, and that means so much to me. It's not a transaction. I really want to build a relationship.
That's what you want.
How it should be more about you than what someone's getting paid, when you're working with an agent, because in the end it's all going to work out if you do the right thing for the client.
Now tell me this, is it a good time or a bad time right now?
I know it's
to buy. Is it a good time? Okay, right from Kim.
I always say it's always a good time to buy real estate because it's a great long-term investment. If you're going to stay somewhere really short term, maybe then it's not a great time to buy. But it is an excellent time to buy. People say, oh, but the interest rates. Think of this. A year ago, people were paying 50, 60, sometimes 100,000 or more over asking price, and they had a low interest rate. Now prices have settled. There are still multiple offers happening. I know that people are surprised to hear that, but the interest rate has gone up to what really is a stable, solid interest rate. If you look at the history of interest rates, it stinks if you didn't buy a year ago or 2 years ago, but you're still in a solid place.
Well, that's right from Kim, and you've got to give a shout out too to what Kim does when she's not working. Your jazz.
So I am a singer. I sing with the Nightlife Orchestra, and my husband's a saxophone player. We have so much fun doing that.
I love
and I'm a horse person, so I do sell a lot of horse farms.
See?
I can throw that in there.
Oh, it was great chatting with you, Kim.
So nice to meet you.
This is so great. So this segment was brought to you by Engel Volkers. For more information, you can head right to our website, rhodeshow.com.
Still to come this morning.
I'm worried about you, kid.
That's right, a new series starring Jason Segel is coming to